But I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much, feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness, gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent. All will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness of men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and children, victims of a system that makes men torture. sorry. But I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone. The good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful. But we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much, feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness, gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness of men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and children, victims of a system that makes men torture.
America, we are back, baby. Welcome to Friday's episode of America Unfiltered. It's our casual Friday show. We got a fun show planned today. So again, really not much happening in the news, so I figured let's talk about America's sweetheart. We'll talk about Laura Loomer. Oh, this is going to be a fun one. I love talking about this stupid cunt, this stupid bitch all the time. I mean, Laura Loomer is a class A fucking retard. She adds nothing to politics except craziness and drama. Laura Loomer proves every single thing I say about women to be correct. Laura Loomer is one of the reasons I think the way I do about women in politics. When I say women shouldn't vote, women shouldn't be in politics, in the media, they shouldn't be in government. Laura Loomer, you are exhibit A every single time. I mean, it's actually insane. This bitch is so stupid. So insane, so corrupt, and she's so drawn to the Zionist lobby, and it's because she's a Zionist Jew, but she's so inclined to denounce people who are actually America First, claim that she is America First, when in reality she is an Israel First Zionist Jew, and that's all she is. It's actually not all she is. She's also a crazy bitch. One of the craziest examples of how fucking insane Laura Loomer actually is the fact that she has been involuntarily committed multiple times, and she legally cannot own a gun. And, she's in Florida. She's in the same state I'm in, I'm pretty sure. So, this is easily a top 5 easiest state in the country to purchase a firearm in. Laura Loomer can't do that. Laura Loomer cannot do it. She legally can't own one. It's so crazy. This bitch is insane. And then she has the balls. This woman has the balls to then go on X and call other people crazy. She's like, you're crazy. You're replying to people's tweets. It's like, no, bitch, actually, you're crazy. You're the one who's been involuntarily committed. Who's crazy? The guy on X who's shit posting and talking shit, or the stupid bitch who's been committed twice? Who's crazier, guys? I'm curious. I'm curious what you think on which one, because I think Laura Loomer takes the cake every fucking time. So today we're going to talk a little bit about Laura Loomer and how stupid that bitch is. I'm going to show you guys some of her tweets and her crash out over Iran and Tucker Carlson. And then maybe we'll end the day going over, I mean, we did reactions to Candace's first 2 crazy videos about Erica Kirk. Maybe we do one to the last one. You know, it's only fitting that we kind of finish out the 3-part series. I'm curious how she ties it all up. I didn't enjoy the first 2. I thought they were pretty low IQ, pretty retarded, but we're going to see. Thank you guys for being here for the show. Thank you guys for being fans of the show. I'm excited to be back with you guys here on Friday. Remember to like, smash the follow button, leave a comment. We read all the comments at the end of each show. Rate the show 5 stars on Spotify. Follow me on X, Instagram, whatever platform you're on. And join my Telegram channel by scanning the code up in the corner. Let's dive into the show, though. Like I said, it's not going to be a crazy long show. It's not going to be anything crazy special. Like I said, there's really no new news to report on today. Or very little new news, actually. I mean, let me tell you guys some of the headlines we've had for today or some of the things that have been trending today. And those things are, let's see, Candace Owens series questions Erica Kirk's past after Charlie Kirk's assassination. Okay. FBI New York office data breach hit Epstein evidence in 2023. That's something we actually are going to bring up today. I will be talking about that on the show later. Tucker Carlson claims Israel eyes India as U.S. support shifts. That's something we've already known would happen. Israel is trying to drain the United States of everything we can offer them and give them. And then now that they've realized that the Americans, that the people in America are not for the Zionist lobby anymore, that we're not supportive of Israel anymore, what are they going to do? They're going to try and get one last war out of us. They're going to have us bomb Iran, try and push a regime change war in Iran. And then after that, I'm sure Israel will be like, guys, see, we're doing you a favor now. We're going to go over to India. You know, now that you've lost tens of thousands of soldiers in the Iraq war, spent trillions of dollars on that, even though you're trillions in debt, you've sent us over $300 billion and we stole your nuclear secrets, attacked you guys a few times. Now we'll go over to India and do the same thing there. You're going to go torture the Indians. Kind of funny. And then Bill Clinton testifies on Epstein ties before House Committee. That was a little crazy as well. Bill Clinton testified that Donald Trump never had any wrongdoing, which is kind of funny as well. You know, kind of a big shot to the liberals there. And again, I'm not even a pro-Trump guy, but I'm someone who've said I doubt Trump has been guilty in actually raping children. You know, maybe you can make an argument that Trump might have fucked a 17-year-old once, which is still illegal, immoral, and we should punish that. But at the same time, it's very different than the allegations of Trump fucking prepubescent children. It's a very different allegation that people need to acknowledge, but some people don't like to. But okay, let's get on to the actual show. Let's get our screen pulled up here. I want you guys to, you know, why do I have this so small? Let me make it bigger for you guys. So this is a funny tweet I want to show you guys about Laura Loomer here. Here, I'm still stretching it out here. But someone goes, hey, Grok, why is Laura Loomer not allowed to own a firearm? Laura Loomer is prohibited from owning firearms under federal law 18 U.S. Code 922, which bars possession for anyone involuntarily committed to a mental institution. This restriction arises from her documented history of multiple such commitments. The law aims to ensure public safety regardless of political views. Why was she committed to a mental institution? Was it voluntary? Grok goes, reports indicate Laura Loomer was involuntarily committed twice under Florida's Baker Act by her father around ages 16 and 18 due to multiple suicide attempts, which it's not really funny that someone tried to commit suicide, but it's funny that this woman will then go on social media and be like, you're crazy, you're a Nazi, you're this, you're that. It's like, okay, maybe this bitch is just bipolar. Maybe this bitch is just delusional. Has anyone checked in on Laura Loomer and checked that part out for themselves? I'm pretty sure she's just bipolar. And it says it right here, amid a bipolar disorder diagnosis, the Baker Act enables short-term hold for those deemed a danger to themselves or others when they refuse voluntary treatment. So it looks like Laura Loomer is just another psycho bitch, which, again, is not breaking news to me or most people, but it kind of explains a lot of her disgusting behavior and rhetoric you see online, and I'm going to talk about some of that today. Someone goes, it's all feminist leftist propaganda. Do you also want the immigrants to be burned alive and hung? What are you even fucking speaking about? Do I want the immigrants to be burned alive? No, I want them deported. What are you fucking talking about? Someone goes, God bless Donald Trump. Make America great. What has this nation turned into? Jesus Christ. First of all, don't take the Lord's name in vain. Second of all, Donald Trump is kind of a shill for the Israel lobby and a bunch of retards like that. Someone goes, rise, people. Donald Jr. Trump has the medicine, and he is ready to give it to us. You sound like you're about to go suck his dick. That sounds gay. He has the medicine and he's gonna give it to us. Yeah, you have fun with that. You go take his medicine. See, like, that's just gay. What are you gonna go do? Suck it out of him? Like, what the fuck is that message? That's weird. Someone says they should be burned. I don't think we should be burning. No, that's sinful. I would do it if it meant saving the country. Okay, you're gay. You're gay. Like, fellas in the... Like, I want to save America more than almost anyone. I wouldn't suck a dick to do it. I would die first. I would die and let someone else take up that cause. Sorry about that. Someone said, you go take medicine from Bill Clinton, kid. What? Dude, fuck the Democrat. The Democrats suck more than the Republicans. Again, just because I'm not pro-Trump doesn't mean I'm pro-Democrat. Fuck that. We're America first here. Suck my dick, you fucking retards. That's the thing about people. They're like, oh, if you're shitting on Trump, you're a Democrat. No, you're just a retard who doesn't have the thinking skills to realize that there's more than just that. You will see when Trump exposes all the corruption that really he was on the good side of history. He buried the Epstein files and said it would be bad for his friends if they came out. I don't think he's on the good side of history. He's also bombed Iran. He's going to do it again. He has sucked the dick of Bibi Netanyahu. You shouldn't call me the R word. What, a retard? You fucking retard? Like, suck my dick. Don't tell me what I can and can't call you. Fuck you. Like, who the fuck are these people? Flat Earth Pakistan, you sound like a retard. And then there's someone else, Flat Earth Bosnia. What's with these flat earthers in my fucking chat right now? What the fuck is going on? What kind of algorithm did this video just hit? Epstein files in the hundreds of years will be seen as a good thing? The fact that Trump buried the Epstein files will be seen as a good thing, you're saying? You're retarded. Kill yourself. Shut the fuck up. Like, what? See, this is why you can't take these retards seriously. Then he goes, the earth is flat. Okay. Yeah, true. Go stand on top of like a really, really large mountain and tell me if the earth is still fat. Someone goes, not sucking cock for Trump. Fuck that. Yeah, exactly. Let's go. Thank you, Angry Unicorn. You're at least a smart one. Forget the Epstein. Why would I forget the Epstein files? Again, you sound like a retard. Another big thing we actually might acknowledge today. Maybe I'll talk about a little bit. A lot of the names from Bohemian Grove got leaked. Someone hacked the Bohemian Grove list and leaked the names. So maybe we'll talk about that today a little bit. Like I said, there's going to be a few different things we talk about. Someone said, you're a fake American to Angry Unicorn. I promise, Angry Unicorn's more of an American than you. Even with a name like that, Angry Unicorn will be more of an American than you will ever be, retard. Most of the children affected are dead. It's over. Dude, what? Oh my. Dude, these people are crazy. Like, I don't know if you're rage baiting or what the fuck. This person goes, this is all in the kick chat too, but they're going, most of the children affected by the Epstein files are dead. It's over. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, they're dead because they were killed or killed themselves because they got raped and trafficked. What? Like, I make Epstein jokes, but these are just absurd. Like, Angry Unicorn goes, you're brown, rest my case. Yeah, you're probably brown talking that way, I'm not gonna lie. Forget it. Do you care about things 1,000 years ago too? I'm not saying people in 100 years will necessarily care about the Epstein files in the way we care about them now, but I'm saying that it won't be a nothing burger, and you're saying that it's a good thing that they got buried. Like, you're just objectively a piece of shit and an evil human being. Like, what the fuck? Like, this person is sick. This person's disgusting. They're saying it's good. Like, and it's two people with the name Flat Earth. Like, one's Flat Earth Pakistan, one's Flat Earth Bosnia. Are you guys sucking each other off in your Flat Earth group chat? Like, what the fuck is going on? What water are you drinking? You people are fucking freaks. Okay, let's get back to trashing Laura Loomer, this stupid cunt. Let's get back to business, folks. Let's get back to business. I mean, normal American water. No, it sounds like you're drinking like Donald Trump's cum or something. It's okay to deny reality that we observe the flat earth as level. Dude, you could literally see the curve of the earth from certain high points. Like, if you stand on certain high points, you could literally see the curve of the earth. Like, what are you fucking talking about? Look outside and explain the earth is round, kid. Dude, stand up high and explain how it's flat, you fucking retard. These people in the live chat are actually, like, I don't know if they're just rage baiting me or if these are actually, like, real flat earth believers. It looks flat still. Dude, kill yourself. Oh my. You can't fix stupid. This is what I'm talking about. No way these people are American. First of all, your name's Flat Earth Pakistan. Don't say you're American. The other one's Flat Earth Bosnia. Don't say you're American. Fuck off. And then second of all, The Nazis told us it's not flat. Also, just modern science in general tells us it's not flat. These people are retards. These people really will never be saved. Again, guys, more and more every day, I'm just like, wow, maybe the Jews are right about us. Maybe the Goyim can't be saved. Like, maybe we can never be saved. I read some of the things these people say, and I'm like, wow, we're fucked. We are fucked. If this is the movement we have, if this is the group of people we have in our movement, we are utterly fucked. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if these are the people we have on the right that, like, this is the best we have to offer, like, we really are fucked. We might as well just bow down to the Jews at that point. Like, seriously, these people are retarded. Like these people are saying Epstein, that the Epstein files being buried was good, and that they're saying the earth is flat. Like, we're fucked. We're utterly fucked. We'll never get anywhere as a group, we'll never get anywhere as a political movement with these people. Like, these people are, honestly, you guys are wastes of oxygen at a point. And I know that's sinful for me to say, but realistically, you guys are wastes of oxygen. Like, nothing you're saying is worth it. Nothing you're saying is, like, worth anything. It's worthless. I moved to America years ago, kid. I won't mind. Dude, honestly, move out. We don't want you here. You're an immigrant? Get the fuck out of my country. How about that? Get the fuck out. I do not want you in my country. You just made it easier for me to not like you to this guy. Like, this guy is justifying the burial of the Epstein files, saying Earth is flat, and he's not even a real American. Get the fuck out of my country. Get the fuck out of my country. What's this guy saying? He's saying, I will take my Pakistani soldiers and crush you. Yeah, come and fucking try. You and what army, but come and fucking try. Come and try. With just this knife alone, I will fucking annihilate you. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to me, pussy? What are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? Come at me. Come at me, pussy. And that's not including the armory I have in my closet over there. I had a dead guy near me, or a guy who died near me, and I bought his entire gun collection before he did. I'm more armed than most small nations. Come and try me, pussy. You and your Pakistani army? Yeah, towelhead, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, towelhead. Oh, these people are retarded. Us Packies make America the greatest country in the world. Oh my. This has to be rage bait. Like, kill yourself. The Packies make America great? No, fuck you. Dude, go sit on a pole, you fucking loser. Like, this is actually just insane. Immigrants built America. What the fuck are you talking about? No, they didn't. Settlers built America, and then immigrants helped down the line. But Pakistanis definitely didn't. Honestly, fuck you and all your towel heads. Fuck the towel heads. Get the fuck out. That's why you guys clicked on the video, because you saw it was about Laura Loomer, and you guys wanted to get your dicks wet, you fucking freaks. Bosnia created a... Dude, kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. We gave you meta... Dude, get the fuck out. Like, honestly, these people are worthless. These people are worthless. Someone says new head of ICE. Dude, I would love to be head of ICE. Fuck Tom Holland. Like, put me in charge of this shit. I will not back down. When the Democrats are like, guys, we have to stop. We have to stop. This is inhumane. They just killed 2 Americans. I would double down. I would double the fuck down. I would send in 10 times as many. And I would be like, guys, we are racially profiling. Is that person not speaking English in my country? Go check their paper. Like, I would be all over that. I would love to. This is my application to be new head of ICE. Donald Trump is our messiah. Go fuck yourself. That's disgusting. Jesus Christ is king. Kill yourself. Wait for Donald Trump. He will fix this world. And then they said Pakistan owns America. No, the Jews actually own America, sadly. Sadly. Fuck that. This guy just said Jesus Christ never existed. Kill yourself. You're not even worth my time anymore. You're worthless. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Someone goes, first time in the live. How's it going? I'm dealing with some Pakistani retards. Some Pakistani flat earth retards. That's how it's going. Welcome to the chat. Good to have you, though. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for joining in. We got our kick chats popping off. The other chats aren't doing much, but the kick chat seems to be doing something right now. This stupid towel head is trying to tell me that Pakistan is what created America, that Pakistan runs America. No, sorry, you guys are just a bunch of gross kid fucking towel head. That's why you guys think Epstein's good, because you guys fuck kids over there. What's the age of consent in Pakistan? Let's see. I'm probably going to be put on a list for even Googling this. Oh, wow. Okay, they do have an 18-year age of consent. That's actually shocking to me. I thought it was going to be more like 9, like Iraq. Bosnia and Pakistan are above the Jews? Yeah, but dude, the Jews run America. Okay, the Pakistan guy just wrote children can look very mature. Dude, you're a freak. You're a fucking weirdo. Fuck you. Dude, FBI investigate this guy, please. Ugh. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? What happened today? Like, what happened today that caused this? What did I do to deserve this today? I'm trying to think of, like, what terrible thing I did today to deserve this. What did I do to have to endure this punishment of having to listen to a bunch of retard towel heads telling me about what America is? Like, oh, fuck you. You're not a real American. Fuck off. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. You're all retards. Someone goes first for everything. Yeah, I mean, dude, this is definitely a first. This is fucking weird. This is just weird. Like, what the fuck's going on? Super confused right now. I don't know. This has to be either someone rage baiting me or maybe you're the retard kid, Nick Fuentes clone. Dude, I love Nick Fuentes. Not a clone, but love him. Great guy. Hell of a man for sure. Very smart guy. Very, very, powerful leader as well for the America First movement. Someone goes, Nick Fuentes is Jewish. Again, that's how I know you're retarded. This has to be someone on the same account on 2 devices commenting because, like, not only are the names super similar with Flat Earth, but they're writing the same thing one after another. What is this, a coordinated smear campaign? Like, the fuck is... Ugh. Every time I drink a fucking Diet Coke, I fucking start burping. Okay. Let's go on with trashing the stupid bitch Laura Loomer. Let's look at what this stupid bitch had to say. Okay, let me move this this over here. Okay, there we go. We're back. So she goes, from Tucker's newsletter today, if such an abusive form of gaslighting for him to say someone is Israel first, if they believe Israel has a right to exist, something he refused to answer during his interview with Huckabee. I'm not voting for any candidate going forward who is friends with or association with Tucker Carlson. If you justify Tucker's witch hunt and demonization of Jews while he props up the Iranians, you're unfit to serve in the United States. I'm not going to support anyone who doesn't condemn Tucker. So this is kind of funny. What the fuck are people talking about? What? Someone said ignore goat fucking Browns. Yeah, I'm with you there. There are Loomer alts trying to cause chaos. Yeah, that's what it seems. Someone said he's fine, low-key too. Are you a woman? Are you a woman? If you're gay, we're not doing that here. If you're a woman, what do you look like? What do you look like? How old are you? How old are you? Someone goes, mac and cheese fried egg roll. Ooh. Mac and cheese fried egg roll. I've never had one. I love mac and cheese, though. Huge mac and cheese slut. Love good mac and cheese. Love good mac and cheese. Did you have mac and cheese egg roll today? How was it? I haven't had it. How is it? That's one of my good listeners who just chatted that. Someone goes, I'm only gay for one person, Donald J. Trump. Okay. Fucking weirdo. Someone said, Ben Shapiro x Donald Trump ultimate duo. Dude, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on? Just out of shower. Hey, brown guy, wash your butt today. Yeah, like, dude, these fucking towel heads, they're disgusting, actually. They're actually disgusting. Like, they're gross to look at, gross to talk to. You walk by them, they smell like shit. And then they say, yeah, he goes, I don't have a shower in my house. Dude, this is definitely like Laura Loomer on an alt account just crashing out. Laura Loomer saw if anyone didn't see the thumbnail is, 5 of me standing over one Laura Loomer on a couch, like that old porn meme. And it's the Groyping of Laura Loomer has commenced. Yeah, this is definitely... Someone goes, Kick's popping tonight, bro. What's Kick? Am I retarded? What's Kick? Oh, Kick the streaming platform. See, I am retarded. It's the way you spelt it. You spelt it like the fucking pedophile messenger app. Like... Okay, I get what you're going for. There. Oh, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, what did I do to deserve this tonight? Like, what did I do to deserve this? Can you send a download for the app? Can you fucking jump off a building? Like, what? Go fuck yourself. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, this guy's asking for the download information for the pedophile app. Dude, that was an app from, like, it's in the Epstein files. Like, Google it in the Epstein files. Go look it up in the Epstein files, you fucking sick freak. Someone said, also excited for the merch. Boss gave me extra 50 for being the best made fucking ever. So I will be buying. Let's go. Yeah, it will be dropping extremely. I know I keep saying it, but it will be dropping either this weekend or on Monday. It's the fucking website. That's the problem. Like, I have the merch designed. I have the people who are making it. Like, I have it all ready to go. The problem is I'm setting up the website, and there's a couple things going along with that. So it's coming, I promise. I appreciate that as well. And good to hear that you're the best fucking made ever. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. That's in our YouTube chat. Let's check on the kick. Like, someone goes, pedo hate should end. Dude, what the fuck? Like, like, how about I stab them? Like, what the fuck is... Dude, what did my... Like, this is Laura Loomer just rage baiting. I swear this has to be Laura Loomer. Would you let us marry your daughter if you had one? Dude, I would just stab you in the fucking neck. Like, what are you talking about? I would just stab you right in the fucking neck. I would take the knife and I would surgically just cut you, and then I would throw it, catch it, and then cut you again. Like, I don't think you realize how surgical I am with this thing. How many years I put in training with, like, different weapons. I'm very advanced in firearms and knife skills. It's just crazy. I'll unbutton your shirt with a rifle, and I'll fucking cut you in 40 different ways with this knife. Like, don't talk about my potential future daughter, you sick demonic freak. Bosnia IQ below 40. Yeah, I mean, true, for sure. Someone says, shut up and drop the merch. I know. Hurry and drop the merch, Little James. Whoa, Little James. Let's chill. Big James, tall James, huge James. Like, chill with the little. Come on. Like, what is this? What is this? Shut up and drop the merch. Yeah, I know. I will. I'll send pictures of it tomorrow in my Telegram channel. So of some of the stuff we're going to be releasing, and then it will either release on Sunday or Monday. I promise Sunday or Monday, guys. Promise you Sunday or Monday for the merch. We got hats, we got shirts coming out first, then we got flags coming out later. Someone says...
At Milatros 7007 sent $9.99 on YouTube. Jew. Chill.
Yo, chill. How did that just pop up, though? I'm super confused how that just popped up on the screen, but I'm happy about it. That's sick. But thank you for the super chat. Hell yeah, let's go. I'll even do this. Since you've been asking about the merch for a while, and I have been promising it for a bit, and you just sent $10. When it does drop, I will send you a discount code so that $10 you can recoup it through your discount. Someone goes, Violet Rose is way too old. You don't even know how old she is, first of all. Someone says, James, you're a little victim. Chill. Like, YouTube for the win. Dude, YouTube for the win. Goyim in a punt. Goyim are up this year. It is the year of the Goyim. It's 2026. We are taking the fuck over. I'm just getting distracted. Like, I was talking about Laura Loomer. Maybe instead of just showing tweets, maybe I just bitch about her instead. But basically, Laura Loomer's crashing out, calling everyone a Nazi and crazy. Laura Loomer's crashing out, saying we need to bomb Iran. Laura Loomer is freaking the fuck out because she is just a freak, and that's what it comes down to. Like, when everyone is looking at these Laura Loomer things and they're thinking like, oh, does anything she say hold water? Is she, like, maybe being serious about this? It's like, you just have to think about the person for a second about who's saying it. And the person who's saying it has been involuntarily committed twice. This person is a literal freak. This person is suicidal. This person is a danger to themselves and other people. They've been designated that by the state. The state has said, do you know how crazy it is for the state to have to say, yeah, this person is so crazy they can't buy a firearm in one of the most free states that there is. And not only that, but this person is a danger to you and herself. Like, that's insane. At a point, we have to acknowledge this bitch is insane. Someone goes, you never know. She may look young and dude, you're a freak. Someone goes, I actually think Jews are the superior people. Dude, fuck off. If they control the world and have the highest IQ, how can you complain? She has Nazi derangement syndrome. Many such cases. The state is fucking done. Start making sense. Dude, fuck off, you towelhead. Like, fuck off, towelhead. But seriously, huge shout out to, what's your YouTube name? Violet Rose. Huge shout out to Violet Rose. I always, I was thinking of your Spotify comment name for a second there, Violet Wanker. And I was like, okay, ooh, what's the YouTube name? Violet Rose. Huge shout out. $10. Thank you. Much appreciated. I mean... It's so funny. It reads out on the screen, though, when YouTube does it. I didn't realize that it would do that with YouTube. I thought it would only do it through, what's the other one? Power Chat. But that's huge. That's so exciting. Guys, this is fun. We got some, like, the live chat on Kick is just moving, but it's really just these two fucking freaks. It really is just these two freaks. And I wonder if it's someone I know rage baiting me or if it's Laura Loomer on an alt. Like, I'm so curious at what's going on here. But I did have some other stuff, like this was something I wanted to show with Laura Loomer. Like, this is Laura Loomer after she got banned on X before Elon bought it, where she chained herself. She literally handcuffed herself to the door. Like, first of all, look at her face. Like, okay, wait, let me... Like, let's do like a little side-by-side comparison. So you see that, and then you see that, and then you see... Actually, wait, that's not a good one. Let's do, what's the person's name? Like, there we go. Okay, you see that, and then you see that. like, is there a difference? I think it's the same person. Like, that's what we got to acknowledge first. Like, first of all, this bitch is just ugly. She literally looks like Saw. She looks crazy. Someone goes, she was fat as fuck. Yeah. Someone said Laura Loomer is so hot. I'm not going to say where you took the Lord's name in vain there. That's disgusting. But yeah, I mean, that's crazy. LOL, didn't know it'd do that too. Yeah, I didn't know. I had no clue. But that's fun. But yeah, so Laura Loomer looks like that. Like, who chains himself to the Twitter headquarters? Like, do you know how many people got a ban on X? Do you know how many people got banned when X was super woke and gay? Like, X is still kind of gay. But do you know how many people got banned? Like, Laura Loomer is the one who literally chained herself to the X headquarters. And she did that because she's a mentally ill bitch, because she's a deranged woman. Only a deranged freak would do something like that. Like, seriously, if you're a normal person, you would never in a million years do something like this is a bad day for my laptop to be dead, because I have to keep switching back between two different tabs to see the chat on Kick and see the chat everywhere else. Like, all the chats for everywhere else are on one tab, and then all the chats for Kick are on another. And I have to keep going back. Usually my laptop, I just have it open, but my laptop's gay and my charger's broken right now, so I need to get a new one. It's a bad day for that to be dead. Someone goes, looks like John Wayne Gacy belongs in the sewer. Yeah, I mean, it's fucking disgusting what Laura Loomer looks like. That's what it looks like. It really does. Like, let's see if we Google saw Laura Loomer. Why can't I fucking type today? Let's see what happens. Like, it is pretty crazy. It's kind of uncanny. Like, it is insane. Look at that. Like, look at that. She is like a disgusting sewer rat at a point. Dude, these guys in the Kick chat are really... Not to be a victim. Hashtag blacks. Yeah, blacks are perpetual victims. We know that. But it's just, again, we're just trying to add on information to show you guys why this woman is so mentally deranged. And another thing that, like, shows her being mentally deranged... Again, we already kind of talked about it, but this is the thing for her being committed. But there's also, where's this video? I want to show you guys this video right here. So this is a video of Laura Loomer acting like an absolute fucking freak. Just wasted at a bar, probably off her bipolar meds. How do I fucking get the volume on? Here we go. Sorry, I'm a retarded goyim, apparently.
Like, fucking my boyfriend while we were dating and, like, ruined our relationship. And I act like it's okay, but, like, it's really sad because, like, I love when people, like, keep, you know, tradition in their relationships. It's just really sad. Your hair and your eyes look so good. You're, like, beautiful.
Thank you.
You're like an Aryan degenerate goddess.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. You're Aryan too.
Isn't it funny that the Jew wants to get dominated by an Aryan? Laura, if you want to get groiped, I'll groip you. It's okay. I'll groip the shit out of you.
I know, but I'm Jewish.
It's okay.
Because you're such a cutie.
Don't mess my hair. God damn it. Fix it. Fix my hair.
I disagree completely.
Did you fix it?
I did. But like that picture you posted on Instagram recently when you got like reinstated on Facebook was so hot. Like seriously.
I appreciate it.
It's so good.
It's a good picture.
Your skin and the Nazis hate me.
It's fun.
All right, people want to put me in.
Violet Rose just calls me a retard because of the audio. Chill. I love you, sweetheart. Chill. I'm trying. I have these fucking Pakistani retards in my chat blowing it up, distracting me.
In a gas chamber because they're obsessed with the Jews.
Someone said, oh wait, what?
I think they're just memeing on you, but it's okay.
Someone goes, put her side by side with that man-looking chick from Shrek. Do you mean, who's the man-looking chick? Fiona? Like the ogre? Like which one?
Okay, I don't care. I love it.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I know. They're just jealous because I have big tits and an Ashkenazi IQ.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You got it.
Anyway, next time you're in New York, let me know. We'll hang out. Bring your girlfriend to New York sometime and we'll all hang out. We'll go to like really cool restaurants and hang out.
And she's trying to like fuck this guy in a relationship. Like that's crazy.
We'll have a blast.
Yes,
It's
I
gonna be so
will
much
bring
fun.
my girlfriend.
Yeah, I want to meet. What's Becca?
Yeah.
Becca.
Yes.
She's so sweet.
You remember?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, you'll meet her.
You guys are so sweet. I hope it works out because like I said, I know it's all an act. Like I know everything you do on Twitter is like so fake and not real, but
Yeah,
like
it's all fake.
it's so sweet that you like and your girlfriend have been together for 3
So that's the crazy thing. Like, if Laura Loomer finds someone hot, she's willing to put that you're a Nazi aside and fuck you. Like, that's crazy. That's actually insane. It's actually insane. Someone goes, her nose is so huge. Aryans for the win. This is the brownest statement I've ever heard. The victimhood between blacks and Jews are non-distinguishable. Yeah. She was fat then, now has eating disorder. Yeah, I prefer women with eating disorders over fat women any day. Like, I genuinely do. Like, why would you want to... Like, fat people are the worst. Honestly, like, what's worse than Laura Loomer? A fat bitch. But Laura Loomer was fat. We do have to acknowledge that. But at the same time, it's like fat people are honestly some of the most disgusting creatures alive. Like, do you know how lazy and disgusting you are if you're fat? Like, you're sinful, you're disgusting, you're lazy, you're honestly worthless in a lot of ways. Or worthless to most people, at least. Not to God, but... It's just disgusting, and it's so easy not to be fat. Eat less, work out more. It's such a simple fucking foolproof recipe. But for some reason, people just cannot stop eating. Some fat asses just refuse to stop. Just type in chick that looks like a man in Shrek, and it should pop up. All right, let's see. Do you mean this one? Doris? Doris and Laura Loomer? Doris, Laura Loomer. Doris, Laura... Yeah, that is crazy. Okay, wow. Holy shit. Doris and Laura Loomer really do look alike. What the fuck? That's crazy. That is insane. Wow. No one's jealous of fat people. Yeah, exactly. Fat people are disgusting. And here's the thing, like, if I had to pick between Laura Loomer and a fat bitch, I would take Laura Loomer every time. I wouldn't touch her with your dick, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like, if it was bullet to the head or I had to fuck Laura Loomer or a fat bitch, Laura Loomer. Like, let's be honest, Laura Loomer. Laura Loomer. But she's still disgustingly ugly. I mean, just look at that. She's, like, practically a man. It is so gross. Someone goes spitting image. Yeah, that's how I feel. But yeah, no, I mean, Laura Loomer is disgusting. I mean, it's just fucking so gross at a point how fat this woman is. And like, I don't know, women are like, here's the thing about women. You have to realize that you have to treat a woman like you treat a child. And not in the way this Pakistani retard in the chat is saying. But like, women are like, very stupid creatures in a sense. Like, you know, women are very emotional. They cry, they whine, they bitch. They just want to be held. You really, if you treat a woman the same way you treat like a toddler, you'll get way further than if you actually treat her like an adult human being every time. Because that's what women respond to. Women are just grown children who act like children still. Like, they love to say, like, men act like children, but that's just because, like, we have fucked up senses of humor and we don't outgrow that. But women always act like women never outgrow the fact that they cry, whine, bitch, complain, that nothing's ever good enough, that they're always like trying to manipulate things. Like they really are just little toddlers, and it's actually pretty crazy. Like women are just immature. That's what someone goes, women are immature. Yeah, they really are. Never big picture. Yeah, that's another good point. Like women think of everything through a micro lens, while men think of everything through a macro lens for the most part. Someone goes, you're all jealous of Jews. Yeah, no. I will treat my wife like an actual child. Yeah, your wife probably will be a child, you fucking freak. Like, what the fuck? Like, that guy's just a weirdo in the chat. That guy's just a fucking freak, obviously. But Laura Loomer is just a crazy, disgusting bitch. Let's see. Like, here's another example of it right here. Boo-hoo. Is that why Tucker is such a miserable psychopath? Mommy didn't love me, so I grew up and decided to be a Nazi to make everyone as miserable as I was as an abandoned child. Therapy is a lot easier than being a total cunt the rest of your life. Laura Loomer, you're the cunt. And then it's like, where's the other thing? What can I say? I just find your entire family to be trash. I now understand why your mother abandoned you and your brother, Tucker Carlson, when you were children. She was a smart woman to pack up and leave. I'm going to give her a pass. Seeing you and your brother makes it make sense. Like, that's a crazy thing. Like, here's the thing. You're not supposed to hit women. You're really not supposed to hit women. Although we all know we'd like, here's the thing. I saw a video. Maybe I'm going to distract myself here for a second. But I saw a video of, I don't know if you guys know who Togi is. Like, I like some, like, gambling content. I think it's funny. Like, it's a little degenerate, but I find some of it to be funny. And Togi's a funny guy. And I like that he's found Jesus now, which is cool. He got baptized. But Togi made a video. He's like, never threaten to hit a woman. And then he's like, because honestly, if you threaten to hit a woman, but you don't, if you just threaten it for a second, all you're going to hear for the next hour is a woman rage baiting you to hit her. She's going to be like, fucking do it. Fucking hit me, pussy. She's going to be calling you a pussy. Maybe she's pushing you or whatever. And she's going to be pushing you to do it. And like sitting through that is 10 times more miserable than if you just fucking hit her. Than if instead of like threatening it, you just fucking did it. You just did it. Like, you know? And I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying, like, never threaten it. If you're gonna do it, or don't. Like, ideally, you don't do it. But if you're gonna threaten it, just do it. It's you know what I mean? Like, if you threaten it and don't do it, you're really just gonna have to listen to this woman bitch and moan and like rage bait you into trying to hit her for the next hour. Like, seriously, it's just that's the reality of the situation. Women will do that. Like, you raise your hand to a woman and then you don't do it. You're like, shut up, bitch. And then she's like, do it. Smack me. You won't pussy. You ever been called a pussy by a woman? It makes you just want to fucking beat the fuck out of it. Like, it's just like, okay, like I could kill you with my fucking bare hands. But yeah, I'm a pussy. Okay, sweetheart. Oh, it's so funny how women are too empowered to be this bold. It's crazy. Someone goes, a good old punch. Yeah, exactly. One good old punch will do it. Someone goes, our hormones and their cycles are so different. Plus, the way we think in general, for real. Yeah, exactly. The way women think in general and justify things is absolutely insane. Like, it's literally like schizo level crazy sometimes. Women are actually insane. Like, that's whenever you're debating like a liberal and they're like, there's not a difference between men and women. It's like, are you have you met a woman, you fucking retard? Like, women are so different. Women are actually like, they're not subhuman, but they're not adults. Like, it doesn't matter how old a woman gets. She is rarely an adult. Someone goes, the most fun rage bait to perform. Like, and that's coming from a woman. So that's crazy. So again, there's your proof, guys. If you have you been in that situation? I'm curious. Has a guy ever raised his hand to you and threatened it, and then you're just like, fucking hit me, pussy? like it's just crazy. Because all you're thinking about in that moment is, I could fucking kill you. Like, I literally, if I wanted to, I could just boom, 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 beat the fuck out of you. And you would just be sitting there crying. You would be sitting there unconscious, basically. But then, like, in your head, you're like, I have to be the bigger man. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to face her father over this. So you're like, okay, take a deep breath, guys. We're going to relax. She goes, LMAO, yes, you have been in that situation. That's crazy. Well, I hope he didn't hit you. I genuinely hope he didn't hit you. That would be fucked up. And that's just crazy. See, like, it's a lived experience that we've all seen, where it's just like, the woman Unfiltered show, let's go. I mean, dude, like, women When women go truly like unfiltered, like when you let women talk, you get Laura Loomer. Like Laura Loomer is the end result of like feminism. Like Laura Loomer and Bonnie Blue are the two spectrums, the two ends of feminism. Like you either get like a deranged slut who's gonna go fuck 1,000 guys in 12 hours. Actually, she fucked 400 guys the other day and got pregnant. Like that's crazy. That kid has 400 potential fathers. Apparently the dad wants nothing to do with Bonnie Blue and is like, there were 400 guys that day. That's not my kid. The dad is crashing out. Apparently she knows which one is the dad, which is kind of funny. You know a video I saw that's like, again, it's degenerate but kind of funny? I saw a video where it's like, you're number 367 in line for Bonnie Blue, and then it shows the guy 366, and he's like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Like, me and you, we're gonna have such a happy life together. And then the guy 367's like, he's like, whoa, it's my turn, it's my turn, it's my turn. And then the guy who's actively up, 366, is like, he's like, no, me and her, we're starting a life together. Get the fuck out of here. And it was just so funny. It was so, to the kid who made that reel or TikTok, whatever I saw it on, like, props to you. That was objectively so funny and so creative. Like, so creative to think of that, like one of the guys, 300 something, and falls in love with her. Like, that is so funny, the idea of that, because that probably happens. Like, that's the reality of it. Like, someone probably during that 1,000 guy stretch she did in 12 hours, it was probably a guy who was like, you know what, I'm gonna turn her, I'm gonna save her from this slut life, I'm gonna fuck her so good that she's going to become my wife one day. And then I don't know, now I'm just dying laughing. It was so fucking funny. It was actually one of the craziest things I've seen. But okay, let's talk about the other end of the spectrum. You get Bonnie Blue on one side of the end of feminism, but then you get Laura Loomer, which is just like a bitch who is so empowered to like, or feels so empowered to like, oh, I can call this guy Nazi, I can tell this guy fuck you, I could call this guy a retard, I could call this guy a cunt. It's like, okay, bitch, I dare you to call me a cunt. Like, I will hit you. Like, I'm not gonna threaten it. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna do it. It's like in Top Gun Maverick. He's like, don't think, just do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna think, bitch. I'm just gonna fucking, like, Laura Loomer is gonna come and call me a cunt, and I'm just gonna fucking, like, like, that's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna be like, sorry, bitch. Like, no. And that's not a threat, Laura Loomer. That's not a threat. Don't fucking Jew out over this. Don't fucking go have your period and get recommitted over this. Please, please. Don't get the gun that you legally can't buy and shoot me with it. What am I afraid of Laura Loomer? Why am I even apologizing or saying that? Like, she can't even get a gun. What is she gonna do? Fucking bitch slap me? Okay, bitch. This is Florida. this is Florida. You look at me the wrong way. I don't like the cut of your jib that day. Okay. Like, this is Florida. That's what can happen. She called it a breeding session. That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. Breeding session? Yeah, that's disgusting. Again, send all women to the gulag. Like, send all women to, like... Here's the thing, like, I want to take the 100 smartest women in America, put them on an island, and we give them, like, I don't know, like, $10 billion. Let's put all these women on an island, and we give them, like, $10 billion worth of materials. Obviously, if we just gave them cash and there was no infrastructure, it would be worthless. But we give them like $10 billion worth of infrastructure and materials. You know, we give them some buildings, we give them cars, we give them the ability to like create their own society. How fast until it all implodes and they all kill each other? Like how? And we put one man on the island. We put one sad male on the island. Like how fast until these women implode and kill each other? Like, it would be instant. First, they would enslave the guy. They would do what they can to enslave the guy, but the guy would beat the fuck out of most of them. Like, we don't give them any weapons. That's the thing. When we give them the 10 billion in infrastructure, we refuse to give them weapons. We just give them the buildings and cars and shit. How fast until these women all just, like, pulled each other's hair out and drowned each other in the fucking ocean surrounding the island? It would be pretty instant. Like, it would be the worst society of all time, and it would fail miserably. And not only that, it's like, a group of Somalis on a boat would pull up to the island and just rape and kill all of them. Like, if you put a bunch of women in their own society with no male protection, men would just come and take them. Like, that would create a situation where, like, sex slaves would really happen. And, like, real slaves would, like, those women would be put to fucking work on that island. No Somalis, though. But the thing is, like, Somalis would get on a boat, they would be on their pirating expedition, they would be going to look for yachts, and they would stumble on this island, and they'd see 100 bitches on the island, and they'd be like, you know what? Let's go rape and kill all these, let's go pillage this fucking island. Let's go ransack this fucking island. That's what would happen. All right, we're getting so off base here. I was talking about Laura Loomer, and now I'm just getting, like, super distracted. But realistically, I feel like we got some good jokes in. We got some good shots in. Like, all the stuff I wanted to say about her, I kind of got out there. Like, it really all comes down to the fact that Laura Loomer's retarded. Laura Loomer's a crazy bitch. She's been committed twice involuntarily. She can't own a gun because of it. She calls everyone a Nazi she doesn't like. But then on the flip side of that, she's on video saying that a guy is a perfect Aryan god and that she's a Jew, but she wants the guy to dominate her. It's like, okay, like, that's just a weird, like, what does she have, a fetish over it? Like, would Laura Loomer have fucked Hitler is the question. Like during the Holocaust, if Laura Loomer was alive, would she have sucked Hitler's cock? I think she might have. I really do. Now we're just getting to degenerate territory, too. I probably shouldn't even be, like, that's just unchrist-like, but it's kind of funny, though. Like, it's funny, the idea of it, like, knowing how fucking crazy this bitch is. Someone goes, James needs an Addy. Yeah, I mean, I do need an Adderall, I guess. I am fucking so ADHD. My ADHD is literally so bad. It's awful. Someone goes, absolutely, she would have sucked his dick. Yeah, I think so too. I really think Laura Loomer would have sucked Hitler's dick if she had the chance. Wow. And women are just stupid in general. Again, someone goes, good night, retards. Good night, Violent Rose. Is it Violet? I couldn't see. It's on my other monitor. Violent. Wait. Did you change the name? You changed the name. I was reading Violet Rose, then it changed to Violent Wanker. Let's go. That's your other name on there. Thank you. Good night. Hope you have a good night. Oh, thank you for the $10. Much appreciated. You're a very loved fan of the show. We appreciate you over here for sure. So thank you. Okay, that was kind of one of the only people going off in the YouTube chat. If people go in there, hopefully I hear it on the note. I'm going to go to the kick chat. Someone goes, a true hero. Yeah, I mean, people don't realize she's great. She comments on all the episodes. She's funny. She understands women are the problem. She's anti-fat. You know, kind of all the things we're looking for. You know what I mean? It's kind of all the things we're looking for in a woman. She thinks I'm handsome. You know what I mean? But who doesn't? Like, women just look at me and they're like, wow. 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 Look at that. That's like, what's a step above, like, Godiva? Like, I'm like the top tier white chocolate, you know? They just, women get one peep at it, one look at it, and they're like, holy shit, I can never, like, women are never the same again. It's life-changing for these sluts. Nah, she's not a slut. She's a good woman. But, okay. We're gonna calm down. Maybe we get to the point in the episode now where we go do a review of Candace's thing. Like I said, I wanted to check that out towards the end of the show today. All the fucking freaks who were here in the beginning of the show dipped, thank God. I mean, those guys were freaks. Like, they were moving my chat, but it's like, dude, you guys were talking about flat earth and kids and all this fucking weird towel head bullshit. Like, fuck off. And they were, like, saying, like, it had to be Laura Loomer trolls. It really had to be. Like, I don't know what else that could have been. I think that might have been Laura Loomer on an alt account, like, trying to fuck with me. Like, that was weird. It was really weird, actually. But, okay. Let's do this. Let's transition. We're gonna, to finish that segment off, we'll say Laura Loomer's a stupid bitch. Laura Loomer is a crazy bitch. And that's all there is to it. Laura Loomer used to be fat. Now she has an eating, which I could say that's a plus. Laura, you look better with an eating disorder than you do fat, but your face is fucked up. Your face is disgusting. You look like Saw. I mean, you look like Jigsaw. Really, you do. You look like that fucking freak from Shrek. Like, it's actually disgusting to look at. But okay, let's do this. Let's check out Candace's. Like I said, over the last 2 days, we did the Candace versus Erica thing because there's really been no news this week, and it's only fitting that we kind of finish it out, right? You know, why wouldn't we? It only makes sense. Let's get it pulled up here. Let me resize that so it actually fits. Let's move this over here. We're gonna fix the window. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going to do the review of this video. Check it out. See what Candace has to say about Erica in her final video. I can't imagine it's anything special, but, you know, we're going to check it out. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. We're locking in for this. Let's put it on a higher speed. I can't listen to Candace talk in normal speed. She's too retarded. It actually is so retarded that I cannot listen to it at a normal speed.
All right, you guys, happy Friday. We are going on a journey. All right, a journey. So yesterday we told you that by all accounts, the voice that is in Erica's ear is Lori, her mother. Lori is the pusher, consigliere. Now, as a part of the public psychological campaign, Erica has been curating videos to remind us that her mother is very ill. I don't dispute that. I do dispute that Erica was with her on September 10th receiving a treatment, but we'll get to that later. Not important for today. Lori Franz-Fay, despite being ill, has recently been put on the board of Superfeed Technologies alongside Turning Point Action's COO, Tyler Boyer. Shady dude. They're effectively then business partners. They have been for a while, actually. Lori was at first a director over at Superfeed. Rumors have been swirling online that money from Turning Point Action has been routed into Superfeed. Now, I'm not a forensic accountant, so I can neither confirm nor deny that. The point is, what I want you to take away here is that these two are in cahoots, okay? Now, we earlier broke the story that Tyler Boyer is, among other things, allegedly taking Turning Point into the business of real estate in particular. It might be relevant then that we learn a little bit, a thing or two, about a witness.
Someone says Erica's trans. Okay, what did I miss in the first 30 seconds when I went and got another water? Because this one was empty, so I got another one. What did I miss in the first 30 seconds? I'm not going to rewind it, but just tell me in the chat.
To Lori's frankly bizarre divorce documents that we went over. Now, I know, she's a grieving widow. She's a grieving widow. Very required that I say that. And we are therefore not allowed to speak about her Turning Point family or why the hell her mother was ever put on any board in the first place. But you know what? Billions of dollars are on the line, so I'd like to mark myself safe from being emotionally manipulated by Operation Erica Bird. Welcome back to Bride of Erica. We have nothing to hide. Man, oh man, Loretta Abbas, or, Wallstad, Franz-Fay, Guinta. Something ain't right. Too many LLCs, too many households, always lurking behind her daughter, shady divorce docs, curated content. Even the lawyer on those shady...
Did my phone number get leaked? What the fuck? I just got a text from someone. I have no fucking clue who it is. That's weird.
Divorce docs, Rebecca Kay, may she rest in peace. But even she was involved with horse racing. Is everybody somehow maybe connected to gambling? I want to know. All I know is that with mom, the vibes are not vibing for me, okay? Lottery tickets flying in the air with her grandma, grandparents. Well, on Monday's episode, or I guess earlier this week, Wednesday's episode, we went through Lori and Kent's divorce documents, right? The only 2 out of about 6 or so documents that were available. And we determined that something wasn't right. 4 different dates to the alleged wedding between Lori and Kent, an unnotarized childcare agreement, plus a different date for Erica's birthday than the one initially listed in the Cincinnati News, November 22nd, across 4 sets of documents. But we cautioned people at home, like, hey, there's other docs. Therefore, it's plausible that those remaining documents made some necessary changes.
Dude, that would be great. It is a Florida number. What if it was Laura Loomer? That'd be crazy. Someone goes, it's Laura in the chat. Yeah, dude, that would be wild. Laura Loomer just got my phone number because she saw me talking about her. She's trying to fuck right now. Sorry. Nope. I wouldn't touch you with that guy's dick.
You guys don't listen. One of you guys went ahead and tore the caution tape down, sent to me all the remaining documents. And those were interesting. I'll have you know that Erica's birthday on all of them is November 22nd. Yeah, it is. Her name's spelled differently a few times too. Erica with a C. We'll go over that next week. Because what I want to talk about is a person that was in these documents. There was another person mentioned, someone who was listed as the witness to these shenanigans. That's how I am going to hitherto refer to the divorce documents, the shenanigans. And that witness, his name is Richard Erpenbeck. I'll show you that here. Now, what I am blurring out on this document is it had his address, which allowed me to definitively confirm which Rick Erpenbeck we were speaking about. Who is the one that actually was the witness? Erpenbeck, by the way, anybody that's gone through following any of the people on X that have been deep diving alongside me, you will know that Erpenbeck is not an unusual name when it comes to Lori's businesses. This is actually the family that she uses many times to either notarize or to flat out incorporate her very many LLCs, regarding which, I just want to say this, I'm never able to figure out what the heck the purposes of these LLCs are. What do these businesses actually do? Lori has LLCs coming out of her ears, okay? Lori's got a lot going on. And I want to say something else. Her professional backstory in and of itself, it's odd. It's kind of like Erica odd, to be honest, right? Lori Ann was a model. By her second marriage, we discover that she's working as a secretary. She then must have fallen and bumped her head and became a technological genius. There was no evidence of it, but then suddenly, whoop, she's arrived and she is just putting together tech companies, as many people do. I am waiting for that late stage technological brilliance to fall upon me because I can barely sort through my apps. I don't even know how to get to the App Store in a fast enough time. Let me take you through the litany.
See, that's a black and a woman issue. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, I don't know how to get to the App Store. See, that's just because you're a sub-Saharan, sweetheart, you know? That's why. You guys are more used to, like, sticks and rocks and shit, you know?
LLCs that she has filed, this is Lori, which feature Richard or Donna Erpenbeck as either the secretary, the incorporator, the notary across a 25-year period. Okay. Now, Lori filed for Eurotech in June of 1993. What does it do? Nobody knows, but Rick was featured. Lori and Rick filed for Eurotech International UK. Nobody knows. That was 1995. She filed for Tech Metrics International, 1993. And in the available 1998 docs pertaining to it, Richard Erpenbeck is again listed as the secretary. Lori and Rick filed for Tech Metrics Limited. That's International UK in 95. She also filed for virtual registration. Okay, in December of 1999, you can see that we've got both Donna and Rick Erpenbeck had signed off on that. Also, does that say, yeah, there you go. You see Lori's signature. Everyone's kind of involved in getting these documents together. And then we know Lori files for AZ Tech. She goes to Arizona. We were in Europe. We're doing tech everywhere. That's in August of 1997. And she eventually renamed that E3 Tech in 2017. Again, her, Rick, Donna, you can go through these docs yourself. Their names are on there. Now, look, I've been around. I've seen some stuff. I can tell you my instinct when I see a ton of LLCs and I don't know what the heck they're doing, especially when they're identifying themselves as tech, as a technology. That should be easily identifiable. Okay, you're a tech genius. In my mind, and I'm not saying this is a circumstance, but my unprofessional opinion, my mind goes to money laundering, right? Got to get rid of money. People got to start creating LLCs. Now you're thinking, because you're very sensible, hey, maybe that's not the case. There's no evidence for that. Good. Even thought of that. It's just thinking about that would make us a demon. No, everything's above board, always. Now, Rick Erpenbeck, under that scenario, might just be a fantastic businessman. He certainly, like I said, is a longtime business associate of Lori's, following her from Ohio to Arizona. And also, there's Donna Erpenbeck mentioned, who's also featured on the divorce docs, on her business docs. So it sounds like it's a family business. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you a little bit about that Erpenbeck family. The Erpenbeck scandal, as it was termed, that went down between Ohio and Kentucky around 2002. Oddly, the exact year that Lori and Erica head out to Notre Dame Prep. More on that later. I'll have a timeline for you. So there was a massive home building company called Erpenbeck Company. It was, as it sounds, owned and operated by generations of the Erpenbeck family. The family had 4 brothers: Bill Erpenbeck, our boy Rick Erpenbeck, Gary Erpenbeck, married to Donna Erpenbeck, who we just saw as a notary. And we have Jeff Erpenbeck, plus their dad, Tony. You're never going to forget their dad, Tony, and their sister, Lori Ann Erpenbeck. Now, the Erpenbecks approached new homeowners offering to help them with construction, sometimes offering pathways for them to cut down financial fees pertaining to their new home ownership. You know, pay us directly, we'll handle the rest kind of a deal. Young people buying homes for the first time, but the homes, it turns out, were not being built. And their mortgages, it turned out, were not being paid either. Take a listen to this news clip.
Erpenbeck served 21 years after pleading guilty to defrauding banks of $34 million. That was back in April of 2003. So he was a home builder.
Here's what I don't get about this whole Candace series. It's like, what the fuck is, what's the end game here? That Erica Kirk is behind all this, or Erica Kirk knew about? I don't get the end game. Like, what is she trying to prove? Every one of her theories is falling apart, so. Someone goes, she's a honeypot. Dude, why would they get a black honeypot? That's just a bad idea.
Who funneled the proceeds from home closings back to his company and himself. So his crimes left hundreds of home buyers on the hook for millions of dollars in unpaid mortgages.
I really don't want to have that clip undersell to you what went down. I just want you guys to understand what this case was about. It was about missing money, $34 million seemingly evaporated from well-meaning people who were trying to buy their homes. It was, like I said, Ohio, Kentucky case that was for the ages. I am talking real courtroom drama.
Oh, someone said Erica's a honeypot.
Shady.
That Erica was Charlie's handler. Maybe you could get me behind that, but I would need more evidence. There's no evidence of it. If you had to prove this in court, you couldn't do it, and that's a problem. We could speculate all day long, but it's where's the evidence?
Subcontractors. Check out just some snippets from articles recapping this case. I'm going to get to this part. Lori Ann Erpenbeck was a standout character. Tells us that by 2004, Lori Erpenbeck seemingly had enough of her family. She already knew that her brother Bill had thought about killing her. So when dad Tony offered to give her $500 for her birthday, she then turned the conversation to her testimony about Bill. She held her ground. No, she was not going to lie under oath. Tony offered her money to change her testimony about Bill. Lori told her lawyer about the conversation, and the FBI was looped in. She agreed to wear a wire to capture information. This is the sister. Over the next few days, she met with her dad and Bill as they tried to convince her to agree to a fake storyline. And then she started the fraud to help the company's cash flow, and that it got over her head. Then she let Bill assume responsibility. The FBI soon arrested both men. Oh, okay, sister wore a wire. Let's read this portion. The proposed $1 million hits. Okay, Tony Erpenbeck, that's dad, had been in a federal medical prison in Lexington for just a few months when he tried to hire someone to murder and kidnap the people connected with putting him and his son behind bars. He wanted then senior U.S. District Judge S. Arthur Spiegel and then retired Assistant U.S. Attorney Kathleen Brinkman killed. Tony also targeted an FBI agent's children. He told a would-be hitman to bury the agent's 3 kids in a casket with crackers.
Yeah, but someone goes in the chat, a little weird how connected Erica's parents and even she was to high-ranking people. Yeah, definitely, but I don't know. You could find loose connections if you really look for them with like a lot of different people. Like for example, like you could like if someone was really looking into me, they could find like, oh, I worked at this place one time that was like a deli, but the owner of the deli used to work at Trump Tower back in the day and was hired by Trump, and it's like someone would take that and be like, he's connected to Trump, but it's like realistically, like that guy met Trump once when he worked there in like 5 years of working there, and I obviously never fucking met. You know what I mean? Like you could make loose connections any way. Like you could find ways to connect people in like, you know, that I don't know. Again, it's not enough. Like I do agree, it is a little odd, but at the same time, it's like I needed to see more evidence.
Water and an air pipe for 10 days. He recruited a fellow inmate about to be released from prison to commit the crime, so the inmate flipped on Erpenbeck and wore a wire for the FBI. The recording caught Tony Erpenbeck offering to pay fake hitman $500,000 in gold stock first. Then Erpenbeck planned to pay the man and another $500,000 from offshore accounts in the Cayman Islands after news of the kidnappings hit the newspapers. Oh, okay, here's another piece of just this case. This case is amazing. This is a $250,000 on the green. Bill Erpenbeck lost thousands of dollars when he ratted out his own friend in 2009. Oh man, this one goes on, and he asked his friend to put $250,000 to dig it out, dig a hole and put the money in there so he had a little cash when he got out. Okay. Another personal favorite portion of mine from the news of that day is the notary testifying that Rick's brother Bill would sometimes ask her to notarize documents while the person involved was not even present, right? She said Bill Erpenbeck sometimes asked her to notarize documents when the people who supposedly had signed them were not in her presence. Oh, yeah, that's illegal. And it is exactly what I pointed out to you guys, having not known this whole story and background, not knowing that this Rick was going to come up in the documents that I couldn't access at the time. I said, something's not right here. I'm a notary up in New York. That jumps out at me. It seems odd that anybody would sign away their rights to a court case, a legal representation, without a notary being present. That just did not seem to me to be a clerical error. Anyway, documents in the court's absent notarization. It's not how court cases work. It looks to me like someone was looking the other way. Like somebody maybe knew the county clerk and was up to no good. Now, like they told you, like these newspapers are telling you, when things were going down, Lori Ann, the sister, wanted to cooperate with the police. That was a no-no. You never go against the family. So they started threatening her. Then she goes into hiding until she gets a phone call from her dad, Tony. And her dad tells her, "It's the last time you might see me." She thinks he's going to commit suicide. So she runs down to the house, comes out of hiding, only to realize her brothers, Bill, Gary, Rick, they're there telling her, hey, okay, brothers are there. Lori doesn't care. Like you read, we went through already. She wears wire for the feds, meets up with dad again, yada, yada, yada. She's terrified Bill is going to kill her. The recording is played in court. They get him. They get Tony. Bill pleads guilty. He picks up additional charges for threatening to kill his sister. He's ultimately sentenced to 30 years in prison. He ends up serving 21 years after a judge later shortens his sentence. His dad, Tony, who had just been sentenced to 5 years and 10 months for bank fraud, with a concurrent sentence for 60 months for obstruction of justice. Well, he later then received another 20 years because, he tried to hire the hitman to kill the U.S. district judge and the U.S. attorney and the FBI agent's children. Okay, that's the Erpenbeck family. Lori Ann, the sister, does a year, 1 count of bank fraud. Brothers Gary and Jeff get off scot-free. Rick Erpenbeck, the youngest of the clan, Lori's Erpenbeck, agrees to let go of his Kentucky legal license. But he otherwise avoids any charges because his name was not on the business. But he did have to testify. And throughout his testimony, we learned that one of the big mysteries of this case was why his father, Tony, had transferred so much money to LLCs that were under Rick's control. We can read this together. Here we go. In his deposition Thursday, Rick Erpenbeck testified, "You'd have to ask my dad. Actually, what was in his head? I saw it as a good investment. He had always, helped the other boys out from the beginning. I was the one who worked 2 jobs, 3 jobs through college, 2 jobs through law school while he was helping out, the other boys, the Erpenbeck company. And he wanted to give me the opportunity to purchase these assets." That's, they say right there, the biggest question to be answered is why Tony Erpenbeck agreed to shift so much money into Rick Erpenbeck's control. No, mystery. Rick made out real nice because he wasn't involved in business. Just a hardworking kid. His family's just up to it. But you want to know what never happened? Who didn't make out nice to homeowners? They never got their money back. Where did it go? Some of us, some of it, of course, went to Bill's lavish lifestyle. But where did the rest of the money get siphoned off to? It's just one big Scooby-Doo mystery. Anyway, the story goes in 2024. Bill Erpenbeck does get released from prison. Apparently, it shows us he attempted to stow away some cash. It's just like a never-ending scandal. Take a listen.
The Erpenbeck name was back in the news in 2009 when FBI agents dug up a cooler full of cash from Summit Hills Country Club in Crestview Hills. A friend had buried money that he received from Erpenbeck on the course next to Erpenbeck's former home. Erpenbeck had hoped to use that money after he got out of prison.
Now, why is this relevant? Why is this relevant? Because it just seems to be the case that fraud surrounds Lori Franz Faye Walstead, whatever her name is. Fraud just seems to surround her, from her parents to her grandparents to the person that's doing her documents.
It is crazy that Candace wears an earpiece that's telling her what to say. Like someone, her producer's in that earpiece telling her what to say. That's crazy. Super unprofessional, in my opinion.
It's just always around her, to her very many businesses, and nobody knows what they do. She just can't seem to get away with it. And do you know what's crazy? To me, that despite her obviously being very much aware of who the Erpenbecks were, a case which included attempts of coordinated murder and kidnapping of children, putting them in 2 boxes, Lori didn't seem scared. No, she didn't go, hey, maybe I just don't want to. I know it sounds like you really were just at school and you don't know why you got all this money, but I'm good. Yeah, I think if my lawyer called me, if Noah I looked into Noah, and his family's in prison for murdering, putting people in boxes, or threatening to put people in boxes, and it's a trial of a century. I said, you know what? I can probably figure out how to incorporate my LLC by myself. It's really easy now. Everything's so easy these days. Like, I'm good, Noah, thank you. Not Lori. No, not for Lori. She brings this height, and just so happens to be, I know it's so coincidental, these are clerical errors, just so happens to be that she's got some docs look a little shady. And I looked through those documents, and no, it was not corrected. And no, Erica's birthday never does, even across different documents, seem to go back to the 20th. So Lori did not at all, I guess, have the impetus to think that maybe working with this family in any capacity was immoral, demonic. What are some of the adjectives that they keep describing me as? Yeah, all of it. No, she was good. It's interesting that Lori sends Erica to Tesseract in Arizona, and the school then suddenly has to shutter its doors because it, once again, another financial scandal. Money evaporates. Nobody knows where it went. People think that it may have been a scam. That just keeps happening. It must be just so scary for Erica to see this so much in her life.
Like, I just want to find out how this is all connected to Charlie. Like, again, like, this is the problem with women. It's like, just fucking deliver it faster. Where's your urgency, sweetheart? Like, why does this just feel like I'm getting slowly raped? Like, if I'm gonna get raped, I want it to be fast. I don't want it to be slow. Like, come on, let's speed this up.
I'm scared for Erica. That's why I'm doing this series. I'm scared for her. She's a grieving widow. Later on, Lori's going to start working with the Farnsworths, camera guy, taking down the camera. And then she's going to strike up this partnership with Tyler Boyer, this very shady COO of Turning Point Action, who is going to introduce Erica to Charlie Kirk. In the background, Lori and Tyler are going to do business together. Now, remember when people wondered why it was that Lori was a board member of Superfeed Technologies? And I'm in front of Erica, and I told you guys that the answer that Erica gave me was because they just needed a familiar name. Yeah, I was born yesterday. Let's go with that. I was born on Thursday, yesterday. And Tyler and...
But that's not crazy. I explained that yesterday. Like, people do that. When you create a board, you put... That's like the Jewish method. Like, you and not even just Jewish. It's just a smart method, I mean. Like, you put people you know on the board so you don't get fucked. Like, when I had my company, it was I had one of my buddies invest in it. And when you do that, then you have to kind of create a board. You have to kind of create these things. And when I created the board, I put my parents on the board with me, because it's like, if anyone, like, I want to prevent myself from being fucked at any point. Like, you don't want to get fucked out of the company. And how do you prevent that? You have two people who would die for you on your side on a 5-person board. So if you have 3 seats and the board is 5 seats and you control the board in that sense, then you're fine. And that's kind of probably what they were trying to do. Like, I don't think that's crazy. Like, I don't think the board thing is as big as she's making it seem. Like, that's, like, Jews have been doing that forever. Like, business leaders have been doing that literally forever. That's just smart. Someone goes, Erica's just sketch. Yeah, she is. We can acknowledge that for sure. But there's just not a lot of evidence of any of these claims, and that's the problem. Someone goes, Candace has to milk this out. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like she's milking this a little bit. Like, what has it been? It's end of February, almost March. I mean, it's been months and months and months, and we've gotten no real information out of this.
Lori, by the way, Superfeed, already...
Someone said Erica should be home. Yeah, like, who are the kids with at all times? I'm curious.
Objectively involved in scandal. You can look this up yourself. Claims of bribery. I think I had it, the headline in Yahoo News. Kari Lake's bribery scandal involves a shady GOP tech firm. Yeah, they're referring to Superfeed Technologies. Had its business revoked by the state of Arizona while it employed Jeff DeWitt, its former COO, and Lake, who had received more than $100,000 from the entity in the personal financial disclosure that she filed last month. How weird. How weird. I just want to be clear. Lori's a victim. Everywhere she goes, this just happens. Money goes missing everywhere she goes, even when her daughter's going to school. Okay. And Tyler Boyer, probably the same. I know that he recently required a literal federal pardon for the President of the United States for fraud. He was credibly accused of 9 felonies related to trying to subvert the election, including fraud, forgery, and conspiracy. He's still facing state charges. But that's just, everybody just doesn't understand how much Turning Point is going through right now. And they're really sad. They're really sad. They're grieving differently. Yeah. And I also broke the news to you. I said at the top that Tyler Boyer is telling people that they are now going to get into the real estate business to help young homeowners, because it was Charlie's vision, right? He's telling people that Charlie the ghost, who they can manipulate to do whatever they want, always, he always told students not to go to college and to instead get married young. And therefore, the next logical step would be for Turning Point to go into homeownership, to help them become homeowners. Trust the science. If you think that's weird, that's because you're demonic. Erica's grieving widow. Lori, in case you missed it, is the one person that Erica now posts.
But here's the thing. I don't even think that's crazy. I think that's something Charlie might have done. Like, I could see Charlie trying to start that up. So, like, I just don't even think that's that insane.
Rating Lori, right? To let you know that Lori is sick. That to me felt like a person I should probably be looking into, right? How dare you have any questions about anything right now? Do you know Erica just lost her husband and her mom's sick? I think these people are sick in the head. There was something very wrong with Lori. There was something very wrong with Erica. And there was something very wrong with this picture of Lori, Tyler, and Erica Kirk being together. There just is. It's my opinion. It's my show. They really think we are this stupid. Anyway, we'll be right back after a quick break. All right, you guys, thanks.
Oh my god, they really think we're this stupid, and then she runs 5 fucking ads in a row. It's like, shut up, bitch. like, shut up, bitch. It's so annoying. Like, who does that? It's like actually rape to do that many ads. Like, it's. You want to know what's demonic? This is like running that many ads is demonic. It's actually the most Jewish thing somebody can do is run ads like that many ads in a row.
Lori comes first. Lori has always come first, and Lori is exceedingly problematic, okay? I understand she's sick. I understand someday George Soros is going to be sick, okay? Doesn't mean that we don't get to discuss the things he is involved in. The question that I was asking is what went on with this marriage between Lori and Kent, this alleged marriage between Lori and Kent? Why do I feel like it's not even a real marriage? I see no evidence of the marriage occurring, or like it just seems like I don't know if a marriage can occur across 16 years. I don't know if it can happen that many times across 2 documents. And like I said, we have the other documents. We will show you them at the beginning of next week. Well, fortunately for me, another sleuth.
Like, that's my problem with her. Right there. Right there. We have the documents. I will show you them next week. Bitch, what's wrong with showing them today? Why not? Why not? Why can't you show them today? It's like drip feeding the information. She knows every stream she does, she makes more money from. So what is she going to do? She's going to try and draw people in with that, saying, hey guys, I'll show you it, but you have to come back next week. It's like, okay, bitch. Like, that's a grift. That right there, that's a grift.
Someone in Marblehead, Massachusetts said, how can I help? I have access to documents here. I can take a look and see what I can find. Lori and Kent. And they were not able to pull up any marriage documents. Doesn't mean that they don't exist, but they were able to pull up some deeds where Lori and Kent had signed the deeds over and when they had first received the deed to their home in Marblehead, Massachusetts. And there's a little interesting tidbit here where Lori and Kent are listing as having been a couple from Rhode Island, from North Kingstown, Rhode Island. North Kingston, Rhode Island. First off, I want to tell you that that's not a place. So there's Kingston, I would know, because I went to the University of Rhode Island. There's clerical errors, but there's Kingston, Rhode Island, which is about 2 miles long, and it's just the University of Rhode Island campus, where I graduated from. And then there's South Kingstown, North Kingstown, and apparently they lived there, except I can't find a trace of Lori and Kent having lived in Rhode Island. So my Rhode Island sleuths, people down at the county, maybe in Rhode Island, if you want to take a peek and see if you can find this couple, this lovely couple, and maybe they got married in Rhode Island. Well, I guess no, because they're divorce talks. They got married in Marblehead, Massachusetts. So people are saying they can't find those divorce talks. This makes it seem like they maybe got married in Rhode Island, but you can maybe just get married in Marblehead while you're living together in Rhode Island. Maybe they were renting property. I don't know, but I want to know. You find something, Rhode Islanders, hit me up. More tips at CandaceOwens.com. More tips at CandaceOwens.com. Now jumping back into our Erica timeline. Now, we talked about how she went to this school, Tesseract. It's also going to be a scam, financial scam, but that's fine. She's the victim. After Erica Franz-Fay leaves Tesseract in 2000 because the school was facing a financial crisis, I also want to point out, like I said, the school is being run by Jewish women. They're even renting from a Jewish school, the Looking Glass. And stereotypically, I want to say something. Stereotypically, Jewish people are known for very good accounting, but not in this case. Not sure what happened there. Thereafter, there is evidence, and we have not been able to find anything concrete, but there is evidence that Erica went back up to Ohio for about 3 years, from 2000 to 2002. She apparently attended a school known as St. Ursula Villa. St. Ursula Villa is actually separate from St. Ursula Academy. It's a privately owned, and at first glance, you would think it was a Catholic school, but actually, despite its name, despite it being on the St. Ursula Academy property, it was not owned by the nuns, as St. Ursula Academy was. St. Ursula Villa actually had private funding and it was completely separate from the Catholic Church at this time, from what I'm able to see. So, and I cannot pull up who was funding this school at that time. So if you have yearbooks from St. Ursula Villa, not the broader academy, but St. Ursula Villa, from the years 2000 to, let's take it up to 2003, and you see Erica Franz-Fay in there, or you remember her being there, please reach out to us. Like I said, these two schools were operating same place, separate entities, Dennis Nema. What happens next in her life, though, is pretty easy to document. Erica is at Notre Dame Prep. And I should note, I did not know this at the time, but Notre Dame Prep was formerly the Tesseract school, the one that they had to shutter in North Scottsdale. Now the doors are reopened, and it's Notre Dame Prep. And it's very easy to document Erica throughout these years. In 2003, she's playing volleyball because she gets involved in sports. We can just find her. And I also want to say this, it's also easy to track her because despite her claim that she got into pageantry because she got a mailer one year. Let's roll that clip of what she said again yesterday.
Was it after that? That's when you started pageants? Or when did that come about?
Right. So the pageant world to me is something that, it was an interesting season of life. It was nothing that I was ever groomed for. It was nothing that was ever on my radar. I wanted to play professional basketball. That was my thing ever since I was 5. Like, that was I wanted to play, and that was all I wanted to do. I was a gym rat, for lack of a better term. And I remember getting something in the mail when I had come home from school one summer, and it was like, hey, you should compete at Miss Arizona USA. Someone nominated you. And I was like, I don't know who would nominate me for that, but okay. So I shared it with my mom, and I was reviewing all the different things that you have to go through. And I thought to myself, if I were to ever win this, the most important thing out of it would be to be able to make a difference with the title. I don't care about the photo shoots. I just want to be able to overbook myself, being able to get involved with the local communities, with the local organizations that are actually making a difference. So the pageant world for me was something that was not a form of narcissism. It was more along the terms of being a steward for my state, especially as it hit our 100th year celebration.
Okay, so it wasn't about narcissism. She wasn't groomed. By the way, if you have to say that you weren't groomed for something, you probably were. You have to just kind of say that. It's probably because you were. And the reality is that every single year from 2005 through 2012, Erica was involved in beauty pageants. So that's 7 years of her life that we could find. There could be more. There could be, she could have been doing pageantry while she was in Ohio for a couple of years. I'll let you know, keep you posted. I should also add here that some pageant.
Someone says Candace runs her podcast like reality TV. Yeah, you hit it 100% on the head. Here, tell me if I got to step away for 30 seconds. My dog is chewing on a shoe over here. I'm going to let it play, though. Tell me if I miss anything when I'm back.
Women disputed her narrative. They wrote to us that she was just randomly invited. They said that minors in particular are not just freely solicited to join pageant world, and that their photo has to be submitted by a parent or guardian. I'm not next to run that. And maybe I wasn't pretty enough. I was a little funny looking. I had a little bit of an underbite, but I never received any of these mailers that she's talking about. Anyway, let's jump into an Erica timeline, and you guys can follow along here. 2005, Erica is still attending Notre Dame Prep, and she is playing basketball. She was a junior in high school from 2005 to 2006. She is going to win first runner-up in the National America Miss Arizona pageant, and she will represent Arizona in the upcoming All-American Miss pageant in November of 2005, which takes place in Los Angeles. That year, Lori Franzway is listed in the House bill budget for the U.S. Department of Homeland Securities for another business that she has called IMET Laboratories. Like I said, don't ask me what any of her businesses do. It's not clear. In August, just ahead of Erica's senior year, this is 2006 now, in August, just ahead of her senior year, she's going to win the National American Miss Teen pageant, and she wins a chance and takes it to travel to D.C. to present her plans to Representative J.D. Hayworth and Senator John Kill. Erica becomes involved with a charity.
Someone let me know. Did I miss anything over the last, 30 seconds?
Andrea's Closet, which works with a hospital in Winslow, Arizona for kids. Erica notes that she stops by that hospital often on the way to basketball games and that she wants to establish her own charity in the future. That year, her father, Kent Franzway, is listed as a risk assessment contractor. He's mentioned also as a resident of Surprise, Arizona. Concerned, basically, he's trying to get more funding from the DHS. You get this sense that now the family's like, we need government contracts for stuff. That'll work for us. Lori is going to have to close down Virtual Registration International Incorporated, the one that Rick helped her open, because the tax department force closes it for lack of a tax filing. So that tends to happen a lot with some of these LLCs. In 2007, we have Erica winning the Miss American. Her teen year begins. So you have the pageant at the end of a year, and then you have the crown for the following year, for those of you who are like me and do not know how pageantry world works. So if you're competing in 2006, you're competing for 2007, and then 2007 is going to be your year. So that is her Miss American teen year. And that is also the year that she's going to graduate from Notre Dame Prep in the spring, receiving a full basketball and academic scholarship to Regis University, which is in Denver, Colorado. She's also named as a finalist for the Arizona Interscholastic Association's Everyday Heroes Award. Okay, that's the first time you're going to hear an expression, Everyday Heroes. We know that's going to end up being what she calls her charity once it gets minted in 2009, but that's it. She got an award for that, and I guess it's stuck. In the 2007 and 2008 school year, Erica is going to begin playing basketball. She got the scholarship, and she does that. Regis University begins in the fall. I could find 2 newspaper entries of her scoring, November 24th game and against South Dakota, and then another entry on December 1st. And yeah, she's seemingly, if I was just following the paper trail, I would say she had abandoned her scholarship. And I was wondering, did she transfer to Loyola Marymount? What happened here? And you should know, of course, never leave Lori out. Lori's first off, she's listed now as having been married to Larry Ginta. That's the first time.
Someone goes, how is there no one watching this Mogger stream? There is, just not on Rumble. That guy's on Rumble. We're in a multi-stream, and I'm on 6 platforms right now. Listen to you damn near every day at work, bro. Keep up the good work. I appreciate it, man. The beginning of this episode I thought was pretty funny. Candace called herself funny looking, and that's about it. Yeah, Candace is funny looking. Candace is I don't know. Blacks look funny in general, let's be honest.
That we see that because Joe Abbas dies, and it looks like she is married.
Realistically, there's probably only 10 minutes left in this video because we're not going to watch the fucking shitty comments part, and I have it at almost 2x speed, so we'll be there pretty quickly. Then we'll talk a little bit. We'll go over to the comments section, but thank you guys for tuning into the show. Thank you guys for being fans.
Lori and Larry, maybe they're saying that they're just together, who knows, and that's why they're listing him. I'm not positive. But Lori, every year, there's always a new LLC, so Lori's going to file AZ Tech International with Rick Erpenbeck on documents, and that will... I'm sorry, they had already filed that. It gets canceled by the tax department. That's right. There's so many LLCs and so many cancellations. This one gets canceled. 2008 is where it gets pretty interesting because I was trying to find Erica's very present, and suddenly in 2008, I can't find her. Okay, I put this as Erica's missing school year. Now, she herself disputes this, and various times she says she played basketball for 2 years, and she's going to note in a future alumni packet for Notre Dame that she was indeed playing basketball at Regis University for 2 years, but I could not confirm that. And interestingly enough, Regis University still has her basketball stat page up, and they're on my side. They say they only have a record of her playing from 2007 to 2008. That's the season that she played. Now, she may have just stayed on. It's possible that she continued her study. She said she had an academic scholarship at Regis. I thought that. I was like, maybe she stopped playing basketball and she decided to just focus on her studies, and that's why I can't find her at basketball games. Maybe that's why Regis is not acknowledging that she continued to play. But then I thought, no, I think something else happened here. She does indeed go missing because Erica gives an interview in 2020 where she's reflecting on her life. It's a rather obscure interview which has since been removed, by the way. They contacted someone and got this taken down, but not before I got it. Not before I got it and saved it. As soon as I said, save this, they're going to start going backwards and trying to delete stuff. And this one was a gem. And she's going to confirm that after she passes her crown, so in 2007, she's wearing the crown, and then she passes her crown, she is going to confirm that she does indeed go missing after that period. So this would be, of course, in 2008. Take a listen to what Erica says herself.
I prayed for God to just strip my ego from all of that stuff, all of that world, all of the plastic hat crown stuff with the banner. That was just, it was me from the standpoint of a philanthropic side, but the hometown hero thing was just weird and it was unhealthy and it was just ego fueling. So I locked myself in my room, basically turned into a hermit for about a good 8 months. The only person I would see outside of my family was my pastor's wife, and we would go to the church and she would just pour into me every single day. And I just was reading scripture and read the Bible cover to cover multiple times.
That is very interesting. How can an active college student purport to see no one but her mother and her pastor's wife for 8 months? She says nobody saw her. Check. That's true. I'm highlighting this particular period of time because I suspect that this could potentially represent a time when Erica trains to become a Christian. Again, this is my personal opinion. It's my podcast. But given what we've learned about Fort Huachuca, an intel base that literally trains Christians, I'm asking myself, was she just...
Or maybe she took a semester off? Like, what do you mean? I knew so many people who took a semester off. Like, that's not crazy. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like just through common sense, you can kind of debunk some of these things. Or, I wouldn't even say I'm debunking it. I don't have any information to prove my claims. But my point is I can at least, create another narrative. I could paint another narrative that's just as realistic, if not more realistic, than Candace's. In the matter of a moment. Like, Candace spent all day preparing this fucking show. It literally, the second I heard that was the first thing that clicked. It's like, dude, I know so many people who took a semester off. I almost took a semester. I actually did take a semester off. So, what the fuck?
Training. Was she training to become a Christian? Was she training to be able to impress people like Charlie by just always having a Bible verse? Now she can't even get a sentence without making it somehow a Bible verse or a holy in some degree. And there's something that registers to people as off about that. I want to know, who is her pastor's wife? Who is the pastor's wife? That was the only person that saw Erica for 8 months. And again, she is dating when this happened herself. She says she hands over her crown. She wanted to strip herself from all this plastic. And by strip herself, she means she's going to then continue to compete every single year. In fact, she competes that year too. But who is the pastor's wife? We tried to find out by going through her old tweets via an account that Erica has since locked down. Shout out to the mommy sleuth who said, hey, Candace, I have access. Do you want my password? Special shout out to that hero. Not all heroes wear capes. Some people just have logins on X. Okay. And what we were able to discern, and again, we're putting this as a possibility.
This is why you can't give women access to the internet. Women having access to the internet is arguably one of the worst things to ever happen to mankind and human beings. Seriously, they are fucking insane, women. Women are actually fucking crazy. Giving women access to the internet has actually ruined society.
And actually, we particularly went out 10 days ago with this specific question: who was the pastor? They didn't answer. But we thought a possible church could be the City of Grace, which is in Scottsdale, City of Grace of Scottsdale. Pastor Terry Christ is mentioned on her X feed as early as 2011. She says, Pastor Terry is awesome. We've got some more tweets here. I cherish your friendship and I'm grateful for your love. Judith Christ, that would be his wife. You are the epitome of Proverbs. I'm totally obsessed with City of Grace, she says. Sunday mornings with my Tyler Massey. Oh, no, you guys know Tyler Massey. She didn't date anybody before. Charlie, oh no, you guys are messing up. My heart is overwhelmed with incredible amounts of joy. Congratulations, Terry Christ. Judith Christ. The vibes are vibing. Now, coincidentally, and I'm going to bring Ashley on in a second to explain a little more, but I'll tell you that Pastor Terry is very close with Brian Houston, the Hillsong Church founder who infamously attempted to cover up his father's pedophilia. Brian Houston, on his father, who was never charged, said, quote, I have no doubt now that my father was a serial pedophile and will probably never know the extent of it. That's from him. That's a quote from him. She has been friends since 1994. So Erica's been friends with them. So let me bring on Ashley to explain that the Terry Christ and Judith and the relation in a better manner, because she's way deeper down that rabbit hole than I am.
Yeah, so like we said,
let me bring on a higher intelligent white woman to explain it for you guys.
Pastor Terry Christ and his wife, Pastor Judith Christ, they were very close with Erica at this time. From 2011 to around 2016 is where we can track their relationship. And interestingly, Pastor Terry Christ has a very interesting background. So he is very good friends with Brian Houston, who was the founder of Hillsong. And like you said, he was very much he covered up his father's pedophilia for years, and he actually never got charged for it. And so Brian Houston resigned eventually, and then right afterwards, Pastor Terry Christ also resigned from his church that he was leading, but he said it wasn't related. So nothing to see there. And then one other weird thing that happened was Pastor Terry Christ and his wife were accused of having, well, this is just word on the street, but they would have their congregants throw up into bags to get rid of bad spirits. And so that's just word on the street, allegedly.
Allegedly. I will say that even regarding the pastor, even though his son is making the allegation that he believes his father was a pedophile, if he was not charged, then we cannot state that definitively. But, there seems to be some smoke there. That is what has been alleged even by his own son. And like I said, I'm not deep on that, but it is interesting. And I am not certain this is the pastor's wife that she went to training with. I'm not certain she had to throw up in a bag, to get rid of bad spirits. But I do know that YouTube will do what it has to do. The YouTube creators will do what they have to do. The Baron Colemans, the Nisas, they'll do what they have to do to get to the bottom of that. Because this is an interesting turning point in Erica's life, in my view. And she strikes me as someone who, there are going to be some psychiatrists in her life and some psychologists. There's just that is what people are perceiving is a spiritual darkness. And sometimes spiritual darkness comes from people who are purporting to be spiritually light. People who can't get out a sentence without saying the Lord, the Lord, the Lord, could have something else going on, as we just learned with the Hillsong scandal. Look, that's all we know for sure. Otherwise, we can confirm to you guys that despite Erica's hiatus, 8-month hiatus, according to her, she does make it to compete for Miss USA Colorado 2009, and she places third runner-up. So that's 2008. We are going to leave it there. We can show you if you want to. I guess we already saw the timeline, so you guys are good. We're going to take a very brief break. We'll be right back. All right, you guys, the chemtrail climate exposures are going full force this winter.
And then after that, they just go to comments. Okay, that's going to be the end of the Candace. Again, like, kind of a nothing burger. Like, did we really get any breaking information? Anything that's like, holy shit, no, nothing stood out to me. Like, come on. Like, I feel like she's got millions of dollars at her disposal. She could do a lot better than that. All right, okay, let's go into our comments. Thank you guys for tuning into the show. Thank you for being fans of the show. Welcome to our Friday casual stream. We do all the comments at the end of each episode. We're about to read them out now. Remember to like, smash the follow button, leave a comment. Like I said, we read all the comments at the end. Rate us 5 stars on Spotify. Follow me on X, Instagram, whatever platform you're on. Join my Telegram channel by scanning the code up in the corner. And then all YouTube super chats do just get read out on the screen as well. Someone goes, no, I got here at the end. Damn, you could still just scroll back. Like, the episode was fucking hilarious in the beginning when we were shitting on Laura Loomer. And the comment, this is a good part of the episode too. I always like the comment part. It's very fun to interact with the people. And we're still reading out the live chat too, but let's go in. Let's check it out. Australian time zones are raping me. Yeah, that sucks.
Candace is an unbearable African sub-Saharan low-IQ grifting dumbass that can't even say anecdote correctly. Can't believe how many idiots, mostly women and moms, and gays eat the slop up.
Yeah, it really is just like women, moms, and retards. Like, that really is what it is. Like, there are a couple people who I like who are fans of Candace, and I don't get it, but, you know, what are you going to do?
Thoughts on Jake Lang and Gypsy Crusader?
See, I don't know enough about Jake Lang to make a decision there. I do have to do some more research. But Gypsy Crusader, I'm in the middle on. Because, like, I do think some of it's kind of funny. Like, objectively, his content is funny. But at the same time, I don't think it's, like, good for the movement. For the America First movement. Like, I don't think just, like, calling black people slurs, like, just because they're black is the right thing, you know? Like, the whole monkey thing he does. So
Edit for 71 and 18 cents, $19.99 on YouTube. W stream.
Huge dub. Let's go. You're the fucking man. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. It's going towards my Jubilee trip. We're going to Jubilee next month for a nice debate, and all the money I'm making on super chats and from the show is pretty much going to fund that. It's fucking expensive. Jubilee gives you $50 for the whole fucking trip, and it's like $1,000 round trip to go to LA and get hotels and Ubers and shit. It's so fucking expensive, so that's much appreciated. It's going right to that. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't even realize that until the person super chatted earlier, but apparently the YouTube super chats are now just reading out on my... Like, I don't know what's making it do that. If I'm being honest, I have no clue what's making it do that. But it's doing it, and I'm amped. I'm amped over it. And I wonder if Rumble does it too, but I don't know. But the YouTube ones read out on the screen, so huge W. But yeah, Gypsy Crusader, I like him. His story's sad. I mean, like, really, like, when you, like, look at the Joker character he does, like, it is like a Joker villain arc where it's like, he was a well-meaning man at a point, and... He pretty much had his life ruined by Jews and blacks, basically. So it's like, I understand the anger. I really do. So I don't hold anything against him. I think he's a good guy deep down, but I don't think what he does is necessarily, like, positive for the movement. But at the same time, it is funny. Like, it's entertaining content. So, like, I'm not going to complain about that. All right, let's keep going.
It's funny that the first 10 minutes of her episode is someone else's tweet lols and your entire episode is.
Yeah, it's a slow fucking news week, and I'm not the one reporting on Erica Kirk, stupid bitch.
Are Trump voters okay with pedophilia now?
Go ask Trump fans. Like, I don't know. I don't think they are, but go ask him.
James, you literally voted for Trump, so you can answer the question.
I voted for Trump and very quickly turned on that decision, you retard. And I think I've made my stance fairly clear on how I feel about Trump.
You're a horrible example of a human.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just Goyim, right? Horrible example of a human. Sometimes we get the negative. But that's the thing. I don't shy away from the negative comments. I don't care. Comment whatever you want. I'll fucking read it.
The reason the Summer of Love movement was detrimental was because of Manson. People were happier living off basically nothing. The music was gold, prices were down, and peace was spreading through the US at the time. MK Ultra happened in the 60s when JFK got into office. How dumb is this bitch? All her points about MK Ultra are all BS. LSD was put on the Schedule 1 drug list in the 60s. They weren't experimenting with it in the 70s, especially after the war got over and how badly people took the war.
I bet they probably were experimenting with it at that point. It was just different and more secretive. But yeah, I agree. She's a stupid bitch.
Keep it up, James. Every day. You kick ass. Number 1. Mogger. In my book anyway.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Much appreciated. 99 at the end. Are you 99, baby? Let's go. 99 babies for the win.
I don't want to be Nick Fuentes, bro. Your whole episode was all the same points he made with more cuss words added in. Even the order of topics is the same.
Let's go. See, you want to know why I love that comment? Because my show is 3 hours before his, fucktard. Your points are all the same. Okay, so I'm making intelligent points, you mean? You mean I'm making those points 3 hours before he's making them, fucktard? Like, you're an idiot. You're copying Nick Fuentes. You're saying the same things he's saying. My show is 3 hours earlier, dipshit. Ugh, some people are never beating the retard allegations. Like, and again, like, I love Nick, huge fan of Nick. Don't try and copy him, but it's like to the people who are like, you're copying him, it's like, okay, my show comes on before his. So it's like, if I say the same thing he does, maybe we're just two intelligent people, you fucking retards, because he's not copying me. We know that. My show comes first, so suck my dick. It's actually insane. It's so funny. Like, these people are really stupid.
That nostalgic song Erica from Germany is enough to make me love Hitler. Just saying. That culture was peak. Intelligence is knowing that tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing you don't put tomato in fruit salad.
That's not a bad quote.
Fish is very articulate. He will eat anyone alive in a debate. They have to make sure he never makes it that far or it's over for his ops.
Yeah, he is objectively the best debater in Florida, no questions. Like, he is so fucking good at it. I mean, it's what he did. He started a company based off of it, training kids to debate. He is so good at debating. He has a debate with Byron Section 8 Donalds in June. I'm trying to get a pass to it. I don't know if I can get a press pass to that. I'm trying.
I like seeing Fishback defending good African Americans.
Don't call them African Americans, call them blacks. But yeah, see, like, again, that's the thing. Like, it's not like all blacks are a problem, but it's like a lot of them are. And the reason, like, I do the generalizations a lot of the time is because the good ones rarely hold the bad ones accountable.
He is smart.
Yeah, he is smart. But don't say African Americans, it's gay. What is this, 2005? Call him black.
Was his mom born in Colombia or is she a second-generation immigrant?
His mom became a citizen pretty early, and then his dad married her. His dad's from the 1700s, American.
So he is descended from the first generation of Americans.
Yeah, one of his parents, yes.
The issue is most Americans aren't. Yeah, maybe like 5 to 10% of Americans are descendants of 1700s Americans. The vast majority are descendants of either the 1880 to 1920 immigrants or the 1965 now immigrants. I'm a descendant of both.
Yeah, after the hard seller, like, I don't consider people founding stock for sure.
Not sure which I should go, white girl or Latina girl. Why not have both? Solomon had 700 wives, I only want 2. It's in my conquistador blood mix with all the women.
Yeah, that's the thing. It is in our, like, we are biologically inclined to go sleep with and impregnate as many women as possible, but we have to refrain from that because it is sinful. But I get what you're saying. That's how we're biologically wired as men. We want to spread our seed and impregnate as many people as possible, but we do have to refrain. I know. I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Would you rather marry Erica or Candace?
Erica, no question. Are you kidding? Erica, and she kills me over Candace and she doesn't. Still. I would, even if I found out Erica was behind Charlie's murder, I would still say Erica just because she's white. Like, just because she's white. I would pick Erica. Okay, let's do this. Like, fuck, marry, kill. 15-year-old, 16-year-old, 7. No, I'm kidding. That's awful. Fuck, marry, kill. Erica, Candace, Laura Loomer. That's a good one. Let's see. Let me know in the chat what you guys are thinking. Let's see. Fuck, marry, kill. Laura Loomer, Erica, and Candace. So I think I'd have to marry Erica. Fuck Laura Loomer, kill Candace, I guess. I don't know. What's worth fucking a Jew or a black? I don't know. Let me know what you guys are thinking on that one. Let me know in the comments in the chat.
Mike Huckabee had a good point. Don't worry, I'm not going to become this person to argue religion with you. Just one thing stuck out to me that he said you believe that God left the Jews because they sinned. If we're going in that logic, then what to say that you didn't leave you? Genuine question, one time thing I'm not going to be asking every day.
Because of the new covenant, because of Jesus Christ is the Messiah. Because it's not God left the Jews. It's now it's not like we're all Jewish, but that's how we view it, is we are all Israel. Like the people are Israel. The people are all God's children. It's not just the Jews. And that's something the Jews misrepresent. We are all loved by God. We are all God's children, and Christ is King. Jesus Christ is the King.
You always say Jewish people are black. I always thought a black person is someone who's black and a white person is someone who's white, but I'm learning new things every day, so explain it to me. How, if I'm white, am I called black? And the bigger problem is the black people call me white.
I never said Jews are black. I said they're not white. There's a difference. Just because someone's not white doesn't mean they're black. And that comes from Ben Shapiro's own mouth. Ben Shapiro said Jews aren't white.
Also, on my birth certificate, when I get tickets, when I get any government document, it all says I'm white.
Yeah, maybe they should put a Jewish section.
The last question is retarded. I don't know how you think that people are still normal.
I don't know how you think that people are still... Who are you fucking talking about? What are you talking about?
Those two gays are idiots. They probably wanted a fishback facial in the end. Dumbasses.
Yeah, I didn't love that interview. I really didn't like that interview they did. It's just I want Fishback to win, and I'm gonna interview him. Actually, I said I was gonna announce the date today. Should I it's late in the show. I should have done that in the beginning. Alright, I'll announce it when we're signing off. We do have a date locked in for the Fishback interview. But yeah, I didn't like the way they conducted that interview, for the sole fact that, there are questions you ask on camera and off camera if you want a candidate to win. And, Fishback's a guy who doesn't back down from any questions. He gladly sat there and answered their questions on camera, which shows the character of Fishback and how good of a politician he really will be. But it's why would you be saying to the politician on camera on this show, if you're trying to boost him up, why would you be saying, yeah, we should just deport every non-white person out of the country? That's not... For political optics, that's just retarded. So it's I don't know enough about the guys to trash them. I'd have to really check out their show, but I just don't love that line of questioning. And the semen retention question at the end, what the fuck was that about? Why are you asking a governor candidate how often he jerks off? It's what the fuck are you doing? I just didn't like that. All right, we got 2 more comments here before we get ready to sign off.
Technically, in reality, they are mostly of European descent, but the non-white thing is more of a cultural thing. Some Jews are literally whiter than the whitest Puerto Rican.
Yeah, it's not saying the color of their skin is not white. Obviously, it has a similar complexion. It's just the Jews have been the ones they started that Jews aren't white. So I don't know what you want to fucking say.
Can you please give a shout out to my boy Liam? He loves watching the show and is a recently converted Catholic.
Wait, sorry. I took that out too early. I got ahead of myself like a retard.
Can you please give a shout out to my boy Liam? He loves watching the show and is a recently converted Catholic.
Yeah, huge shout out to Liam. Welcome to Catholicism, brother. It's a beautiful journey. It's awesome. God loves you. Christ is King. Christ loves you. You recently converted. Not sure how old you are, but make sure to go through everything the correct way. Communion, confession, confirmation, baptism, everything. Make sure to do it in the correct way. But it's beautiful, very welcoming community, very awesome community, most beautiful churches that exist too. So welcome, shout out Liam. Hopefully that's real, but yeah, shout out Liam. Let's go. Okay, that's probably going to be the entire show. Maybe let's check, see if let's do two things. Let's check to see if anyone else commented while I was reading those. No one did. Okay, let's check to see if there's any headlines on X. If not, then we'll announce this fishback thing and we'll sign off. Not seeing anything. Not seeing anything. Okay. Like, the only other thing that was trending is, like, the potential for us to take Cuba, which I would actually like. I think we should take everything on the Western Hemisphere. And Cuba's so close, you could see it from Florida. So it's like, let's take it. Let's take it. It's ours. It's fucking ours. I want it. I want everything on the Western Hemisphere to be America. Or at least a territory of America, you know, if we don't make them states. Well, let's fucking do it. But thank you guys for tuning into the show. Fuck the towel heads who were in the comments earlier saying all that crazy shit. Thank you guys for watching, listening. Huge announcement for the James Fishback interview. It will be in the first week of August. Why did I say August? Oh, the election's in August. I'm retarded. First week of April. Sorry. I'm retarded. In the first week of April. So April... Off the top of my head, I'm trying to remember it. I think it's the 7th. April 7th is the date. But we have the Fishback interview coming up. Like I said, April 7th. So I'm very excited for that. It's going to be awesome. We're going to ask him some cool questions. I'm not going to try and tank his fucking political career like those guys were doing. I'm going to still try and ask him some pressing questions, but I'm not going to be a dick about it like those guys. But thank you guys for tuning into the show. Happy Friday. Please don't drink and drive, but if you do, call your lawyer first. Remember to like, smash the follow button, leave a comment. We read all the comments at the end of each show. Rate the show 5 stars on Spotify. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, Kick, whatever platform you're watching on. Just hit that follow button and join the Telegram by scanning the code up in the corner. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys again on Monday. Hope you guys have a blessed day, a blessed night, and a blessed weekend.
Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much, feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness, gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, all will be lost. The airplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness of men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and children. Victims of a system that makes men torture. God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you.